your girl Tiana Monet. I just got out the shower, so don't mind me. And this is my channel, Discovering Tea, and this is really just gonna be a vent video. So if you watch it all the way through, cool. If you don't, fine. But if you have any answers to the questions that I have, then please comment below. So my main discussion or my main vent is going to be relationships through and through, talking about from a mother and daughter to a friend to a man and woman being together to everything. Like, I just want to know, what is the point of a relationship? Now, if you can answer that for me, comment that below, but I really want to know, what is the point of a relationship? And I don't say it like in a bitter way or anything like that. I just want to know, because sometimes I feel like relationships make no sense. Like, it just makes no sense. It don't make sense. Relationships require too much work, especially when it comes to just one person and another person and combining two different people. And I'm not saying just intimately or like lovey-dovey wise. I'm talking about friends too. Like, what is the point of having friends? I sound crazy, I sound mad, I know, I get it. But what is the point? Like, what is the point of having friends? What is the point of having mentors? What is the point of having a man or a woman to love on? What is the point? What's the point? Like, we live, we die, and we die by ourselves. So what's the point? And the funny thing is, when I watch this video, I'm gonna watch this video afterwards as I'm editing it and stuff and putting it all together. And I'm gonna be like, dang, I sound mad. But the reality is, just what is the point? I don't get it. Like, I'm a great person, but I feel like I'm not the best friend. And it's not because I don't want to be. I want to be, but it's just not in me. So like, checking up on people or having the right thing to say when people crying and hugging people when they're crying, that's really bad for me, because I am a germaphobe. So your tears get on me, I'm gonna be like, inside my head, but I'm not gonna say it out loud because I'm gonna feel bad. Just all that stuff. Like, what is the point of having friends? Like, a friend is a relationship between point A and point B, and they love each other, they're there for each other, they understand each other. I feel like nobody understands me. Even the people that swear up and down they understand me, they don't. Like, I'm required to put in 2 times as much effort as the person that I'm in the relationship with. And it sucks, because like, you're the kind of person that likes to check on people. I'm not the kind of person that likes to check on people. So, like, of course, okay, not that I don't like to check on people. I like to know what's going on, but I'm not about to sit here and be thinking, oh, let me hit up such and such to see what's going on. I'm not thinking that. I'm living my day to day, and then, like, if you do pop up on my mind, I'm gonna hit you up. But if I haven't hit you up, you haven't popped up on my mind, and it's not a bad thing. I love you when I see you. I'm there for you when you need me. If you call me, I'm answering. You call me at 2 in the morning, I'm gonna answer, unless my phone was silent. But besides that, so my question again, what is the point in relationships? I need to know this simply because I don't want to go about my own relationships the wrong way. For example, like, I'm engaged and I'm completely in love. But sometimes I feel like I can't even be in love. Like, I feel like because someone may not love a certain way, or like the people that be around Dion, like, they see my loving as clinginess and stuff, and that's fine. But my love language is affection. So if you in his ear saying such and such about my clinginess, then he gonna hear clinginess. And what I'm used to in my relationship with Dion is being lovey-dovey on him. I love spending time with him. And like, you know, as of lately, it hasn't been exactly that. And it's like the problem with us. There's no problem with us, but it's like, it hasn't been what I'm used to in the sense of being able to love on him the way I want to. So it's like, it's all these changes, and I can adapt, but if I'm adapting, that means that I have to change too. And if you don't like the result of that change, you can't say nothing to me. So it's like, I just feel like nobody understand me. Like, nobody understand me. So what is the point of having a relationship? Nobody understands me. Why do I have to have a relationship with my mama? She don't understand me. She don't understand me. My sisters, they don't understand me. My man don't understand me. My friends don't understand me. Like, for example, my best friends might be mad. I have 2 girl best friends. I have one named Carisha. I have one named Shamori, right? Carisha and I have been best friends since like 7th grade. That's been like 10 years, right? Me and Morty have been best friends since I was 18. That's been 3 years. So it doesn't change. I was 18. Yes, I was 18 when me and Morty became really, really close friends and we became best friends. This is the problem. I'm stressed out about my wedding because I have 2 best friends. So now I gotta choose a completely different bride, you know, my whole bridesmaid, everything's all screwed up because I have 2 best friends who aren't exactly friends with each other. So it's like, it's not like a problem. Like, they're not beefing or nothing, but it's like, they're not exactly friends with each other. They don't call or text each other. They don't have each other's number. So it's like, explain it to 1, explain it to 2, or explain it to 3, whatever the case. It's just so stressful. And then this is another thing, right? So me and Carisha, we've been best friends for a very long time. We can go forever not talking to each other and not feel no type of way. And then when we hit each other up, it's like, oh, doo-doo-doo, like we was just talking yesterday, but in reality, we ain't talked in 2 years. But me and Maury is a loving, affectionate person. So she's more like attentive in the sense of she's gonna call me and hit me up randomly. But if I don't do the same to her, she gonna be pressing me like, you're not really my friend if you doing da-da-da-da-da. So I'm like, oh, I'm being shaken up because I'm not used to having to check up on nobody. I'm not used, and I want to get into that. So I know that that is a change that's gonna help me grow and further my growth and show people that I really do care for them. Like, I care for you. Like, I care for you. I'm not used to it. So that's cool. But it's like, I'm all over the place, but I hope y'all just listening to me vent because you made it this far in the video, you a real one, and you might have to exchange numbers and be my friend. Simple as that. Cool? But what is the point of having friends? What is the point of having friends if I invite you to an event and you don't show up? And then when I do it back, you mad. Like, and I don't do it back out of spite. I be busy. So I'm not about to sit here and request all these days off and like, you know, like go through the hassle of trying to make you feel like I'm your friend. Like, I'm already your friend. Just call me and hit me up. I can't show up tonight, but hit me up tomorrow. We can go and celebrate or something. Duh. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, like, what's the point of having a significant other if you can't kiss them when you want to? If you can't love them when you want to? If y'all can't hold hands every time y'all together? I'm affectionate. I like affection. We don't have to be doing it on the street. We don't have to do that. We don't have to be making out in front of everybody. But like, kiss here, kiss there, show me you love me. That's it. Boom. Like, that's it. What's the point of having a significant other if you can't speak to speak? Like, if you can't bend. Like, I'm the kind of girl that if there's a problem with you, I'm going to vent to you about you. Like, just so you can know. Because I'm not about to vent to everybody else about my man. Except this video. I'm not really venting about him. I'm saying, like, the general idea of a relationship. Like, what is the point? Like, I be feeling... Y'all want to know the real honest truth? Like, I'm trying to develop a relationship with God. But because I'm not really good with friends in person, it's kind of hard for me to do that. So sometimes, like, and I have a true, honest fear of God. Like, I fear God. But I'm not supposed to fear him to the point where I'm scared of a relationship with him. Because I think that's a sin. But I am afraid of God in the sense of, like, I don't want to disappoint him. I don't want to be the bad guy. I don't want to sin. But when I sin, I repent. And then I be like, and if I end up doing it again, I feel like I'm going to hell. Like, it's that deep. Like, I be feeling that way. I was in the shower and I'm like, okay, I'm not a person to like be screaming hallelujah randomly. Like, I'll thank God internally because it's a relationship between me and God. Like, it's not a relationship between A, B, C, D, and God. Like, it's just me and God. But I feel bad when I'm not shouting when everybody's shouting. But when I try to shout, it feels ingenuine. Like, it doesn't feel genuine at all. Like, it just seems fake. And then on top of that, like when we be fasting and stuff, I was just telling my pastor, like, we be fasting and I be so into it, but then afterwards I feel like I'm not as genuine as I started off because I be tired and I don't really spend a lot of time like in the Bible and stuff because I read, but I just don't understand it all the time. And they say it's okay if you, as long as you intaking it and you just, you know, putting it in your head so you can at least when you do understand it, you can go back to that story. But it's like, my goodness, I don't understand it, so I was sitting there tripping. To be honest, like, it's about to get real deep. I don't feel like I be depressed, but I be feeling like overwhelmed that I can't be myself. So I wouldn't go to the point of, okay, I want to kill myself. But sometimes when I be in a car, I be not hoping or praying, but I be like, if a car would just hit my side real hard so I can just poof, be gone. So I don't have to deal with this and I can just face God face to face and be like, man, like, it's not that I want to give up on life on purpose, but sometimes I wish that if I was crossing the street, a car would just hit me. Or I don't want to put that into the atmosphere because then people gonna be like, why you put that in the atmosphere? And I'll be like, it's not that. I'm just getting off what I really be feeling in my chest, because if I don't get it off, it's gonna stay internally and it might drive me crazy and it might drive me to do some stupid stuff. Not like that, but like that. So it'd be like, in my head, sometimes I just be like, if I eat something, I'll be hoping it got a peanut in it for me, like, so I could just like, just chill and go in a coma for like a couple of days so I just don't have to deal with this kind of stuff, because I'll be overwhelmed, y'all. Like, I'll be overwhelmed with life. Like, okay, my friend is getting married on the 21st and I want to be able to go to her bachelorette event, which is going to be like away, not in California. And I just got promoted, so it's hard for me to get the days off, but now I have a chance to get the days off. But I can't go if I can't afford to go, because me and Dion just got in that accident. So we still have to pay for that. And it's like, that is overwhelming me. Then on top of that, I still have to make sure that we're good, like on the, you know, financially. And I want to be able to put stuff away in my savings. And I want to be able to do this and be able to do that. But it just gets so hard and overwhelming when I feel like I'm doing it by myself, and when it feels like I really don't have to go through this if I just got hit by a car. Like, to be honest, I would not have to go through this if I didn't wake up this morning. Like, I would not have to, and I understand it, like, we all have our moments, y'all, so I'm not trying to be discouraging or entice that kind of, I don't even know what entice means, it just sounds right. Entice that kind of like emotions to other people or throw that type of to your way, because I do have my days when I'm super like, I gotta get through this, we can do this. But then I have my days, I'm human, so I have my days where I'm just like, why am I here? Why did I wake up? Why am I dealing with this? Like, nothing on this earth is honestly keeping me at a point where I'm like, okay, I can take this for a couple more days. Like, I'm not there. So, like, yeah, this is a video. Like, what is the point? Like, what did God have in mind, like, when he created us? Because I'll be questioning that. Like, why? What is this? Like, what is this? Who am I? What am I? Like, and that's the whole point of my channel, Discovering Tea. I feel like this is my only outlet where I can honestly be myself and not be judged for it exactly. Like, it's gonna be some people that don't really agree with me expressing myself the way I am or here, but I'm just like, what is the point of this? Like, what is the point of this life? Like, okay, my purpose is to uplift other people, but what is the point of uplifting other people, like if I need to be uplifted too. Like, is this just a circle? We just uplifting each other or encourage each other? Like, what is the point? And then what is the point of that? And if there's really no point in relationships, because everybody wants you to change to fit the way they are and to fit the way they understand things. And it's like, what is the point? So if you guys can't answer that, or I'm not asking for encouraging words, I'm not asking for you to dive into lecturing me on how good God is, because I know that. But I do want to understand that, because that be my mind process. Like, just what is the point of relationships? What is the point of being engaged? What is the point of having a relationship with your parents? What is the point? What is the point? That's all. Have a good day, y'all.